Alright, and in this video today, we'll be looking at some of my favorite and most impactful mod setups for Mesa. These I've been working on just a little bit longer than all the other ones, just because it's kind of hard to get all like a well-rounded one, and one that kind of focuses on some other ones. You can upgrade these however you want. Right now I have the 75% critical chance, and then a 5.4% critical multiplier. I focus more on that. And then put viral there just to do a little added bonus just to strip away all that armor. So that's what I have so far. I can still upgrade that more, but I've used up all my credits that I could possibly use. My secondary isn't fully maxed up either, so when you're shooting those, because the buff that Mesa gets before any mods are added on is your secondary weapon's going to be stronger. More impactful, I don't know, more damage dealing. So that's that, but I don't have them fully leveled up, so I can't really do a lot with them. But if we go here and we're going to look at all the upgrades I have one that focuses on her last ability, which a lot of people love, which is Peacemaker. And this one, as it says, is going to focus on the second and third one, Shooting Gallery and Shatter Shield. And then this one's going to try to focus on all of them. So when you're in that situation where you want to use all three at the same time, you're never really going to use the first one. But when you're going to want to use all the three at one time, this will be the mod setup that I have that I would want to use for all three of them. They all have their disadvantages and advantages. Start out with the fourth one. This one's going to be compared to all the other ones on the left side of this chart. This one's focusing on the fourth one, so it has a high strength and the highest range I can possibly get. Has a low efficiency, but I make up with that to put a prime flow on there with energy, because I have realized when I put on the efficiency mod that I have, it just puts it up to 100% and it doesn't really change it at all. It makes it a little bit worse. So I just added a prime flow. I mean, I guess I could get rid of this and try to add another mod there that has that polarity, or just switch out all their secrets and put them there and then add something else. But that just imbalances it so much, and sometimes depending on the enemies you're fighting, the level they are, you're gonna want to have a long-lasting Peacemaker, and with that you need a lot of energy or a very low efficiency rate or a high efficiency percentage. So that is what I was trying to counteract with that, and this is the best I could get until there's maybe mods that I don't know and don't have that would help with this. But until then, this is what I have so far. If you go to second, third ability, you see the health and energy goes down. Energy goes back to its normal self when you have Mesa upgraded to rank 30. However, duration is the highest it can be. I mean, unless I upgrade some mods, but it's the highest overall of all of these. I mean, the strength is up there too at 213. Range has dropped down. So all of these are going to be affected slightly. But the reason I focus on damage or strength and duration is because with this, the damage multiplier is up 53.25%, which is great. And then Shattering Shield, the damage reduction is up to 95%. And then duration is high as well. So even if the range isn't there, depending on what you're doing, it doesn't really matter. So, I mean, 50.52 radius, I mean, it should be decent enough for you to try it out. I mean, you could always, I guess, get rid of a strength, but then that is going to sacrifice some damage reduction and then some of the multiplier. You could also maybe find one of the duration mods, like let's say Augur Message, get rid of some of that duration, since this is the highest of all of them, and then put in a range mod. I do have stretch, but it's just with this there, this kind of goes down a lot. So you could always switch them out. I mean, Narrow Minded is a huge mod for this. This is really making up most of the duration. If I take it off, you could see that. Let's just do that just for fun. And it goes down to 164. Put that on 236. So it's huge, but it does affect the range, which does suck. And if you go to the all, this one is just going to try to focus at least on every single aspect. Duration isn't the highest, but it's still higher than the fourth. but it also has that added benefit of range and strength, the highest strength I could get, as well as adding some of the range and duration mods. So you see here, this one has all green except for drain, which is perfect. However, the biggest problem with this one is we don't have enough energy or enough efficiency. So this is a huge thing that needs to be tuned up, I guess. But the duration is all you need for the second and third one. And if you could, or if you have the Tenno ability to be able to give you energy, which I'll show just going back to an energy orb, this could be very efficient. But besides that, if you don't have access to a lot of energy, you may not be able to utilize that Peacemaker all that much. Start off, we'll go to the fourth one. Just to see, I was practicing with level 60 and 85, like I do in my other videos. So we'll just do 85. Oh, we'll be invincible just to show what the Peacemaker can do. So simulate those. See, it does use a lot of energy, so that is a big problem depending on what you're doing. So then again, they were level 85, and with them being level 85, you're not gonna really encounter that all that often. So we can try real quickly with, let's just do 60, and even with that difference in the level, it's just a huge difference for how quickly the Peacemaker just rips them apart. Alright, see, I mean, a lot quicker. Still very quick, even for 85. Now we can try the one for second and third. Again, this is just going to have a lot of duration, low energy. But if we just do the level 60, not even enough energy. That's why you really need to pay attention to your energy on that. I know I have invincibility on, but you can just see that they're not shooting me at all. I'm not going to be able to. I don't think I even did anything with that. Just they shot at me first. I mean, again, it's just, it's so quiet just because they can't shoot at me with this radius and duration I have. It's just going to take a long time for them to be able to shoot me. When they do, they only shoot me once. Except for now. But even here, if we let them shoot at me for a second. It goes right back and it hits them. It hits them. And we just see the second one again, and they can't do anything. Let's just quickly kill them all. That just is the best way I could showcase that second and third ability. Again, even with invincibility, you can see that they couldn't shoot me for quite some time. So that is an added bonus with that. So if you ever either want to throw this ability on and just try to run away to extraction, or to, whatever you have to run to, this would be great for not being able to get hit, really. So that is what that is meant for, and what I was building for, which is perfect. I'm glad that's how it turns out, and what I was building for in the end. Now this one again only has 188 energy, so you're gonna have to find your way around this. So the way I'm gonna try this is I'll spawn the level 60s, but I'll cast the second and third while getting full energy. Go over here. Okay, I mean, even with full energy, if you can get energy before you have to use Peacemaker, that would still be ideal. But that is how that's going to be showcased. And if we just want to do level 85, see how that works. Okay, we can simulate that. Wait for this to die out. We got full energy here. Second and third. And so we don't even have enough to activate Peacemaker. So that is a huge problem. So that's why you would have to go over there and then just try to kill one quickly. But again, if we try once more. I mean, that's the thing with this too, which is why range is a huge thing with the last one. Is you need range in order to utilize that Peacemaker with second ability. Because even if I just go right here, jammed already. And like that. And some of them die too as an after fact of the stuff I have equipped to the pistols. I don't know what they're called. The regulators prime. Again, it also is a huge factor of what mods you put on there, of what you can do to them. Fire rate could be a pretty good thing for them. I don't know if it doesn't matter. I haven't really tested that out. But all in all, that is what I have, and what the theme is with really all of these Warframes is try to get one that focuses on their best one, which in this case is Peacemaker. One that focuses on the one that you really need to utilize together, which is the second and third one, and then one that tries to get all of them together to try to make as best as it can. But again, you're going to want something to help with that energy or efficiency in order to really make this one the greatest out of all of them. Alright, and that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found these mod setups useful and something you could utilize in Warframe. I hope they acted as they should, and you thought they were a good setup in order for you to try them out and see what you can do with them as well. Maybe tweak them up, maybe upgrade some mods that would be better. Put some formal on it, do stuff like that. But overall, thank you for watching. If you want to watch more Warframe videos, to the right will be a playlist of all the Warframe videos I've done on this channel, and to the left will be the recent upload of Warframe that is on this channel. And the little subscribe button. Greatly appreciate all the subscribers that I've gotten recently. So just love to see that. Thank you for clicking on that. And with that, hope you enjoy.